Hey, what's up? It's Baz the Magician, and many of you know I have hurt my hand. If you don't, I did. And I thank you for all your well wishes. But that doesn't stop me from being able to do magic. So right now, I would like to have you join me with an interactive trick, which means you, the viewer, can actually participate in this by either getting 12 random objects of your choosing or a deck of cards and get any 12 random cards out that you want. They could be whatever you want. Or if you don't have those, you can follow along with what I have set up, which is right here. Now, for purposes of this trick, I have set this up in the form of a clock. And you should also set your objects up in the same fashion. And to make this a lot easier for you to follow along with, I've used 12 hearts. Because it's a clock, I don't need the king, because there's no such thing as 13 o'clock. But for purposes of this trick, the ace of hearts represent 1 o'clock, the 2 of hearts represents 2 o'clock, the 3 of hearts is 3 o'clock, 4, and so forth down the line. The jack is 11 o'clock, and the queen is 12. Other than that, the numbers represent their own times. So, I will give you a minute to set that up, or, get your cards out, and then I will get back to you. So please pause the video, get that set up, and then come back. Okay, so now that you have your stuff set up, here is what I want you to do. You're going to get a number between 1 and 12. And keeping your hand on the queen, which is 12, whatever number you chose, you're going to start spelling that number beginning at 1 o'clock. So for example, with your hand on the queen, you're going to, if let's say your number was 3, you'd spell out 3 starting with on the ace. T, H, R, E, E. If your number was 6, you'd start with the queen and you'd spell out S, I, X. So do that now, and you will have your hand under a new number. So now, the number that's under your hand is going to be your new number. You're going to spell that number. So for example, if your hand ended at the 6 of hearts, you would spell 6, starting one position after your hand, the card that your hand is under. So for example, S, I, X. Or if you had stopped at 5, you'd spell it F, I, so forth down the line. So I will wait and you'll get a new number. Okay, so now your hand is at a new number, and that is the new number you're going to be counting from. So again, you're going to spell the number that your hand is on top of. So for example, if you would stop at 10, you would count or spell T-E-N. Got it? So, I'm going to pause the camera and I'm going to remove some cards. So as you can see, I removed 2, 12, 4, and 8. Now your hand is on a new number. What I would like you to do is spell that number that your hand is on top of now, skipping spaces. So if your hand was on the 7, you would spell out 7 going to the 9, starting with the 9 being S, E, and so forth down the line. So whatever hand your card, or whatever card your hand is on top of, that is the number you are going to now spell to get your new number. Once you arrive at that new number, you keep your hand there, and then I will continue taking some cards away. So I've removed 10, 11, and 3. I'm now going to remove a couple of more. As you can see, I've removed 9 and 1. So the only numbers left would be 5, 6, and 7. And I know your number is not 5. And I know your number is not 7. Your hand is sitting on the 6. Well, I hope you enjoyed that interactive card trick. It was very fun for performing it, and I really enjoyed doing it. So, hope you enjoyed it. Spaz the Magician, signing out. Have a good one.